Ahead of the revision of the waste shipment regulation in November, NGOs gathered outside the European Commission to protest against the export of waste out of Europe. They highlighted the issues with waste being moved out of Europe and the environmental damage this can cause.
We're shipping more and more. Since the China banned the import of plastic waste, we see a lot more export from the EU to countries in Southeast Asia, like Malaysia, Vietnam, or Turkey. And this is causing really adverse impacts to the health of the receiving communities, but also to the environment. And yeah, we think the EU needs to take full responsibility for the waste it is producing instead of, shipping it elsewhere.
They were joined by Sarah Mature, a Green MEP who sits on the European Parliament's Trade Committee.
Most of the countries where we're exporting don't even have the capacity to recycle. For instance, Turkey, they have a rate of maybe 12% of recycling. So this ends up in waste dumps. So this is really irresponsible, I think, for us as Europeans to handle our waste in this way. So it's up to us to clean up our own mess.
The European Commissioner for the Environment, Virginia Sinkevicius, also attended the event. He laid out the EU executive's plan to cut down on waste and increase recycling within Europe.
We cannot expect that mandatory recycling and that recycling will solve all the issues. It's impossible. So we have to, first of all, prevent waste from happening. So one is that where we're looking is the packaging and packaging waste directive. Of course, looking at over-packaging of packaging used. The secondly, of course, is recycling. But for that, you have to have a collection and you have to have a capacities to recycle. So it's very important to strengthen those capacities within member states. But the most important issue, which is also shown here in the map, is our exports, which in a few coming weeks we will ban exports with one exemption if it's proven by the exporting company and by the country who accepts the export that they have a capacities to deal sustainably with waste, then only then the permission would be granted.